Were you aware that every year corporations lose $13.5 million per 1,000 employees due to ineffective training? That's a lot of money. The world is changing, and corporate training fails to keep up. 75% of global workforce are millennials who have relatively shorter attention spans. Young people need cool content. Companies struggle with agility. Their trainings are long, unrelatable, and boring. And this is the problem that we want to solve. We want to help HR by converting corporate trainings into adventures. Our solution is gamified corporate trainings. It all started with a dream to create our own environment for education. We got 1 million zloty from the EU for research and development of what we call the training console. The training console is an interactive space used for education and data collection. Imagine a walk-in, interactive room for 4 players used for corporate training. Training scenarios are created in form of multiplayer games, where every action of players becomes an interaction. Move around, raise your hand, touch the wall or operate the watch. All these actions are inputs to the system. The players receive individual and group tasks and cooperate to proceed in the training game. Their decisions influence subsequent tasks. The learning path of each player is tracked. The training console is unique in many ways. First, immersiveness. You can teleport between situations rather than imagining them. Second, engagement. Learning and cooperation become natural. Next, efficiency. Knowledge and culture are absorbed, not studied. Actually, both engagement and efficiency increase were proven by the scientists we worked with. Now the hot thing, data. The training console registers all the actions of each player individually. It's nice data for AI to crunch on. Last but not least, versatility. You get a standardized environment for group trainings of any sort. It is an HR product, but it might be much more. Think of schools, museums, science centers. The training console is still a prototype, but already earns on training students. The product contains 2 parts. The training console, meaning hardware, and an interaction marketplace, the software. The console is available for both rental and purchase. The TC Marketplace is where HR staff can buy ready-made interactions or training modules which are licensed and paid per use. So, as an HR staff, I can buy a ready-made training, say diversity and inclusiveness, or choose various interactions to create my own corporate culture game. Corporate learning market is worth $357 billion and is constantly growing. Globally, corporations spend an average of $1,300 every year to train a single employee. 45% of it goes to content, tools and tech, $585. This means that an average budget of a company with 1,000 employees for the stuff we provide is more than $500,000. More numbers. There are over 23,000 companies with 1,000+ employees in the US alone. The biggest markets are these 3: Japan, Singapore, Australia, actually everywhere where multinationals have their offices. We're like the founding fathers of the company. Together with our team, what used to be like PowerPoint presentation colleagues is now a look at our company collaborate with 100-strong pool of freelancers. What used to be a PowerPoint training console is now a look at our company culture training for Procter & Gamble. So we cooperate with what used to be a PowerPoint presentation is now a look at our company culture training for Procter & Gamble. As well as to be a PowerPoint resellers is now verify the market response. Since 2017, we've been doing gamification and interaction design as an agency. We've got some big names on our client list. Apart from projects, we developed a few of our own products, like this home office team building game, or products for corporations, like the P&G game. What used to be a PowerPoint presentation is now a multiplayer live game. We need $1.5 million for productization. We start with hiring developers to create the CMS and the marketplace. To start developing interactions for the marketplace, we need content creators and game developers. We want to include marketing and sales from early on. Once the sales kicks in, the organization scale will grow, but we assume the total investment sum will be used over 2 years. What do you get in return? We're ready to split shares if you finance the productization. Our sales from other ventures is rising. The training console has just started making money as a prototype, but this is not what we want to make money on. To finish the product, we need to invest in further development, content creation and product design. We also want to start sales and marketing right away. Okay, so how much money we think we can make? With $300k USD for sales and marketing spent still during product development, we think the first year of product being ready will bring us 5 clients, 3 for rental, 2 for sales. We assume these clients will generate more than $600k USD in license fees. All in all, 1.3 million revenue. We estimate the annual running costs at just below $1 million, mainly salaries and marketing. So we should make money from year 1, being still small. And we want to grow big. I don't want to show you yet another skyrocketing sales chart, but please note that past sales still generate revenue from license fees.